So the point here is this, everybody. Nobody is good at anything at first. And that's okay. Whether it's walking or tying our shoes or riding a bike, we might ride it into the ditch. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe it's sewing a pillow, or maybe it's welding or making something out of wood, or maybe it's other things. Maybe it's academic things like, Cornell notes, or, those were really bad in the beginning, right? Or maybe it's highlighting or annotating, or maybe it's giving a speech, an impromptu speech. Oh boy, those are always an adventure. But here's the point. Nobody is good at first, and that's okay. So the question then is, do we run away and never try it again? Or do we try it first and then fail miserably? It's bad. So we recognize it's bad, and then we try again. We try another time. Look, the content is important, but so are the skills. And there are a lot of skills. And some of them that maybe we never had a chance to try before, we never had a chance to try again before, maybe it's time that we try, right? Maybe if I did this video over again, I wouldn't wear a shirt with green on it, because who knows what's going to happen when I replace, the green screen with something else. Or maybe I won't, that's gross. Maybe I shouldn't be chewing gum while I'm, speaking on a video. We're learning all kinds of things, and things are going to get better. So here's the question. Have you ever, made a game? Have you ever played a game? Have you ever played Breakout? Have you ever, I've got one. Have you ever played it? Have you ever made it? Guess what? I've never made it. I never made it either. I got one, but I never made one. Maybe it's time that we make one. I don't know. Have you ever published a book? Have you ever published a book? I have. You know how many times I published a book before I published a book? Exactly 0. So maybe we can publish a book together. Yeah, that's my name on there. And then we liked it so much, we wrote another one. Yeah, check it out. You don't have to buy it, but know it exists. I didn't ever do that before. I'm not saying either that I'm some kind of, spectacular specimen of humanity, but the point is that we can do things we've never done before, and guess what? This one's good. This one's better, and they're going to keep getting better still. The point is, we try and we learn, and then we do it again. We might fail. It might be miserable. It might be awful. You should have seen the first markups of this thing. It wasn't that great, but we kept going. We kept trying. That's what I'm saying to you. You're not an expert yet. Maybe you'll never be an expert. Maybe I'm not an expert. Maybe I'll never be an expert. But we can go from 0 to something. We don't always have to get to be experts at something. We can get better at it. We can learn something without being experts. So let's be good. Let's try and fail, and let's be good. What if you made a game? Have you ever played this game? What if you played that game? You know how many times I played this game before I played it? Exactly 0. Why would I even play? Because I wanted to see what could happen. I wanted to see if I could be good at it. And it's fun. It's fun to try. But what if we just, don't only be consumers of things? What if we also be creators of things? How about making your own game? How about making a card game or a role-playing game? Are you making the next Pokemon Go? This is what I'm asking. This is what I'm talking about. If you've never done it before, that's what I want you to try. It might be awful. It might be terrible. We might say, look at this. It's just bleh. We can try again. We can fix it. We can make it better. Is it going to be perfect? Are we going to sell it for $1 million on eBay or Amazon or someplace else? Probably not, but that's okay. Can we do it and then do it again and make it better? Right? That's what I'm talking about here. The content's important, but so are the skills. So this is what I want you to try. Taking the content, right? You've got a list, you've got a sheet. Taking the content, yeah, you can learn that. We can learn anything. Taking the content and then doing something with it. Comparing and contrasting the current to the past. The current president and his administration to what's happened in one of those areas in the past, going back to Carter or Reagan or Bush or Clinton or Bush or Obama, and compare them. But here's how I want you to deliver the comparison. Maybe it's a game, a role-playing game. Maybe it's about a card-playing game. Maybe it's a, excuse me. You know what? I'm not editing that out because I don't have to. We don't need to. It's going to be okay. If I do it again, it'll be better the next time. So the question is, can you make that game? Can you create the roles? Can you create the cards? Can we make it something where, hey, you know what? I tell you what, I'll help you, right? And if we sell any, all the profits go to you. We're not making a business deal here. I'm just saying that we'll help you make it good. We'll help you make it better. We'll see what happens. But wouldn't it be cool to say, yeah, I did that. I didn't know how to do it in the beginning, but then I figured it out. I made a card game. I made a role-playing game. I made pieces for the game. I created it because I can do that. Or maybe it's a movie. Maybe you are a budding movie producer. Maybe you like cinematography, or maybe you want to give that a try. Maybe you're going to be awful at it. You should see the first videos I made. They weren't as spectacular as this one. Actually, they were not even close. That's how bad they were. That's what I'm saying. But the point is, maybe you can try. Make a trailer. Make the first scene of a video of a movie. And what if you use the iMovie trailer thing and made it that way? How could you take that skill that you don't have and make something with it? Maybe you'll need this in the future. Maybe you won't. I don't know. But we should give you the opportunity. We know that you can read something, and we know that you can write something. We know that you can fill in the blanks, and we know that you can write the answers to the questions by finding them in the book and then writing them on a piece of paper. But what about the other skills? What about the skills that we don't even know we're supposed to have? What about practicing and creating something? What about following up? What about taking what you did the first time and making it better for the second time? So could you make a game? Could you make a breakout? Do you know how to do that? Me either. Never done it. Let's do it together. Have you ever seen a TED Talk? Yes, you have. Could you make your own? How would that work? How would that look? How would you know if it's good? I don't know. But the second time would probably be better than the first. Can you sing? Me either. Can you write songs? Meh. Give it a shot. See what happens. Maybe it's a ballad. Maybe it's a rap song. Maybe it's a mash of different things put together. Give it a try. Maybe you're right. Ooh, we can use Fiverr. I'll give you $5. We'll have someone sing it, a professional singer, sing your song. Let's do this. We have the tools. That's what I'm saying about making the game or making the song or whatever it is. I'm not talking about becoming millionaires at the expense of the school system. I'm talking about the tools exist, the connections exist. We should use them because they're there. No longer do we have to use the textbook, the library, and the teacher as the only sources of information. And no longer do we have to only walk down the hallway or walk down the block where we live in order to be connected with people. We have the connecting. We have the ability to learn more and do more. We have the ability to create so easily across the world. So let's do it. What else could we create? Maybe it's a public service announcement so other people know what you know. And here's the crux of the issue. Taking what you can learn in terms of content and combining that with what you can learn with skills, and taking what you learn with both, putting them together in this synergistic experience to educate, entertain, and inspire the world. That's maybe what Trylab is about. Maybe that's how you go from Trylab to Trylab Academy. And maybe, just maybe, you end up at Trylab University. So, let's go explore, let's go create, and then let's share. Let's share with the world so that they can be enlightened and that they can know all the awesome that is you. Let's do this. Let's do it well. Ish.